Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to discuss about browser console. I have chosen Chrome browser for this. So, if you have watched my previous videos, you might have come across Web Tools overview. So, in that there is one tab called console. So, let me open it. When you click on F12 in the window, it opens developer tools. As you can see, it has multiple tabs here. I have explained what these tabs are for. We'll be concentrating on this console tab for now. Console is a very useful tool to understand your HTML, to write and test JS scripts, and uh, to try out things on the fly, to hide something, to show something, to pop up an alert, or do anything on the fly. So as you can see, I've cleared everything. Now I have a browser window open with this two applets here, and I want to understand like what JS properties are present for these applets and whatever I can get from this. So for that, if I look at the documentation in OpenAI Bookshelf, you'll find lot of functions that we use in Siebel OpenUI. Now I'm going to choose one function like this. This is the application object. So if you look at this, you can find this objects and everything in the bookshelf. If you look at this, this is like uh, the application in scripts, in browser script or server script. You'll, if you are saying the application dot raise error text or something, right? So similarly, Siebel app dot s underscore app is your application. So the current application information is present here. So you have all these functions that you see here. You can call all the functions. You can uh, use all these functions to know the states of your application, what's happening. I mean, what data is present. So for example, I'm getting the active view object. I'm calling this function. It gives me an object back, and it has more functions in it here. So you can call these functions again to get your current active applet details. So I'm calling this. It gave me active applet object. So if you look at this, um, you'll be able to find more methods, more functions in under this object. You can use this and your um, get the values of the variables or functions, get the applet state details, get the applet data in the UI, the control data and everything. Now, if you are writing a new PM or PR, you will register everything in Siebel App Facade. If I type in Siebel App Facade dot, it will give me a suggestion of all the available PM and PR functions. You see all the PRs, PMs and everything. You can see them here. So what Siebel App Facade does is it's like a shelf. You write a function, you write a PM or PR, you keep it in the shelf so that it will be available for everyone to access it. So whenever I write a PM or PR, you see this particular line, Siebel App Facade. dot test model. So actually I'm writing the test model function and I'm making it available in this facet so that um if I want to extend it or if I want to use it somewhere else, it is available easily. You see the presentation model that I'm extending here is it's getting it from the Siebel app facet. So actually facet is a term used in normal software development, so you can explore more on that. So using a browser console, you can do a lot of cool stuff. You can say select an element and hide it and see if your code works. For example, I'm getting the current active applets presentation model. So I have this applet as active. I got the PM for this. I have the PM functions here. I can call get function and say get controls. You can see the list of all the controls that are present in the applet here. So each control is an object, the account location, the other fields that you see in the applet, the button controls, everything is available here. You can um, get a particular control and say that um, you can use the control methods to get more details like this. The control object is a array. Uh, I mean, is an object here. You can get the object information by selecting it with square brackets. I'll select the account name. So this is the account name applet control. I can say I can use the other functions like get display name, get actual field name, get HTML attributes for the control, get its height, um or is editable. You can see the states here: is edit enabled, is bounded pick list. So you can use all these functions to modify the application look and feel behavior in your PMPR. Now console is very important and very useful tool for people who are starting new in web development. It tells you all the errors that you see when browser is not able to understand your script, when browser is not able to download your script. You'll see all kind of errors here. You can filter on the errors, you can filter on the warnings, and we can put debug scripts. Like when in the script I can say console.log, like this. It will log the text or the object whatever I specify here into the console. You can inspect it. Let's say console.log. No, it doesn't work here. If I just say mm, Siebel app, so it gives me the object information. If you want to see this same thing from the script, you can say console.log Siebel app. So you can see all the command manager and all the JavaScript objects that are under the Siebel app. You can see the actual application here. If you drill down into it, it will have the all the functions and everything. So using console, in one of my previous videos I have shown you how to write code on the fly and test them out before actually putting it into your JS files. You can, for example, when you are on the sources, you can choose a file, and when that file runs you can put a debug point, and in that instance you can go back to your console and write some code and click on enter. It will give you the object that you entered, the expression, whatever you entered in the console window, those object information will be available here. So uh, console gives you more information about all your jQuery objects that are available. You can write jQuery script also, like I can select all the objects that have the class .applet button or something like this. You can enter your jQuery script and see all the available objects. For example, this is a text area, so I want to see all the available text areas. You'll be able to get everything here. You can loop across these objects and see if you want to hide a few or show, if you want to give them extra HTML attributes or something like that. So console is a very useful tool. We can also uh, use this to get your PMPR details also. For example, I can get a current presentation models properties, like the ones that we set using add property in your PM. Like this, I have added a property. I can get the property and see what values are present at that particular instance. So keep exploring more on the console. I will give you more examples in my coming videos. Thank you.